making money with private forums. The concept of this is very simple. You have a forum where members pay a monthly fee to be part of that community. In exchange, they get access to information they otherwise wouldn't have received. Also, they get access to the feedback of other professionals, and overall, they get the benefit of being part of their very own tribe with similar interests and goals. So, how does it work? Like I said in the introduction, this is fairly simple. You are the Moses of this community, gathering them all in one place and guiding the tribe. You have a great deal of work ahead of you because you will need to create a lot of upfront value for people. So for example, if your community is one addressed to carpenters, you will need to have a lot of resources like where to get cheap supplies, a lot of tutorials and guides on how to start in the carpentry industry, some success stories, and also most asked questions. And at this point, you can say you have some upfront value. Then you need to get people to join the community, and not only join, but stay and be active. And to keep a community going, you can look at it like this. Imagine you have a barrel, but you have a small hole at the bottom. That small hole represents people who will become inactive, either because they lost interest in the topic or any other reason. Your role as the founder of this membership site is to pour more water than it loses. If you manage to do that, then your community will thrive. If not, you will end up with a dead and inactive forum, which won't be attractive to any new visitors. And here comes the biggest problem that all forums and online communities face. Getting that initial critical mass of users that start to interact with each other and create the content. And this usually implies you need a big surge of traffic to your community, or you can compensate that with a lot of good, relevant content. But either way, this requires lots of time and money, or for you to have a strong brand before implementing this money-making method. A solution if you lack this initial budget, be it time or money, is to team up with a group of other experts. Then, after a few weeks or months of interactions and content being created by the founding team, you can start seeing other people joining and contributing. So, what do you need to start? Like I slightly covered in the first section, you will need the know-how about the topic so you can create that initial content. Let's call it the value for which people pay the membership. And then you will need the traffic. And this involves you having an existing brand or just investing a lot in buying traffic and getting people to join the forum. And when can you see results? Results can be seen from the first day you get some members. But if you want real results, growing such a membership site can take months or years. However, if you are successful, the paycheck is enormous. For starters, the more people you have, the less time you have to invest in creating content because the users themselves create it. So what are the potential earnings? Having a private forum can be one of the most profitable way to make money online. I mean, just imagine 1,000 people paying you $30 each month. That's $30,000 a month. In my example, it's fairly simple. There are membership sites out there where people pay a couple of $100 each month. There are some with thousands. And as you can clearly see, the math is pretty simple and straightforward. So where do you start? Well, being one of the most solid business models of making money online, this is also one of the most difficult to succeed in if you don't have a solid number of people following your brand already. So if you want to start, prepare to put up a good fight. First, you need the content. What will you be offering in exchange for the membership? What are people paying for? Then you will need a community. All tribes need people. How will you gather all those people? Like I said, this can prove pretty costly if you don't have a solid existing brand. Third, you need a plan to constantly pour water into that barrel with a small hole at the bottom. Not taking care of this is like not watering your plants. They will last for a while, but eventually they will die off because they're not taken care of. And of course, you need the platform for this. And some of the solutions I recommend are the ones that I've personally used. For starters, you have a member. Then you have memberful.com. Then you have Simple Member Pro. Now go. Become the most successful founder and manager of a membership site that ever lived. Good luck.